Hey, what's up? This is Dave, and I just wanted to do a quick tutorial for you on the Red Lion 2 horsepower irrigation pump, specifically with the rebuild kit, bat impeller, changing all that stuff out. I've looked all over YouTube, and I find stuff that's close to it, but I don't find, and haven't found, should I say, anybody that's doing this specific pump. So here we go. Okay, so here's the pump. And as you can see, the black piece on the front is the new case I had to order because I did not take the water out, or actually winterize it, if it's probably a better term to use, before an early freeze, and had to get a new one. I explained that before. Anyway, so what has to happen is I need a new impeller on the inside. The other one is toast. Let me see if I still have it. This is probably what's left of what was in there before I totally fried it. It's hurt, it's gone. It's amazing the motor still works. Anyway, so it only makes sense that the first thing you need to do is get this front housing off here. It's only 4 bolts, it's pretty simple, comes right apart. This is the new infuser and impeller that's going to be going in there, along with the gaskets that go with it. Okay, so the problem I was having was getting this old impeller off. As you can see, it spins freely. I know the motor's good. I've already checked it. Thank God nothing happened when the rest of all this melted on the inside. But getting this off, there's no specific spot for you to twist this off. I looked at the new one, and the new one, I don't know if you can see it in this. See, it's threaded. See the threads in the new impeller? So this is the new impeller that's going to replace this one. And then, of course, the diffuser. The diffuser goes on top of that. But again, this spins, and there's no specific way that I could find to get this done. So I started looking out over here. Is there a spot under here, or maybe up inside here, that would give me access to the shaft, to hold the shaft, so that I could spin this freely, or to turn this off, back it off, and get it out of there and replace it. As it turns out, what you want to do is you want to remove these 2 bolts right here that are on the back end of the unit, which I've already done. I just unscrew, just pops off. Then you're looking at the back of this shaft and you're thinking, okay, don't see anything there. It's mostly electronics down on the inside of this thing. I don't know if I can get a good view of it, but it doesn't look like there's anything on there. However, once I stood it up on its end and turned it around here, you could see that that's where the shaft is in there. I'll try to spin it a little bit so that you can see that that turns. Well, as luck would have it, that's just the right size. What I found on my side for a 7/16 inch wrench, which goes right in here, which allows you to hold that in place without touching any of the electronics or damaging it. So that's telling me right off the bat that if I can hold it on that side, put my hand on the front side, and spin off that impeller, we're back in business. So I'm going to give that a whirl, and I'll be right back. First, a quick correction. It was not a 7/16. It was actually a 3/8. That fits that thing perfectly. What I had to do to put some leverage on this, because I don't have more than 2 hands to make all this work, was I put this in place. I just wedged it in that little hole. It's not hitting anything, not doing any damage. And I was able to, by leaving that there and putting pressure here, to spin this right off, no problem. As you can see, here it comes. I'm taking this off for the first time with you, and there it is. Okay, so that's it. That's all that I wanted to show you, because I couldn't find anything else on it. So hopefully this helps you, and I will put the kit information down in the description. Thanks.